This update. I'm doing part 16 of my Madden NFL season of 21. Almost in the playoffs. That's right, playoff time.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. Chase Daniel and the Detroit Lions versus Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's right, guys. I'm waiting for my update for Fortnite to be finished.
And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, it's been perfection so far. They come in here unbeaten at 14-0.
And just 2 wins away from doing something only 2 teams have ever done. But the most important thing for them now is to make it to the postseason in one piece.
And I did it on all pro, all season, guys.
They will be led out by perhaps the best ever at 43 years of age now.
Sorry.
It's the great Tom Brady.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
It's a gain of well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on
that guy.
And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea to slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Leonard Fournette.
At the 31-yard
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20.
Oh, come on. Pass interference.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Trey Flowers. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. They'll be led out by a longtime backup in the National Football League in his 11th season now. It's Chase Daniel.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week, 13 carries, 51 yards.
That's that guy.
Last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. but they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. It's caught, Jones. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Thank you, one viewer. Thank you.
You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
That's all, guys.
3-yard line. Now Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football.
That's right, chat. What game do you want to see me play next? I'm waiting for my Fortnite update. Might do a Fortnite or a GTA stream. Spam it in the chat. Invite as many of your friends as you can into the stream.
He created his own space as well.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
With the Bucs offense,
thank you. I didn't hear.
Charles coming into the weekend in the NFC, and the final 2 weeks, just like a formality, pretty much. They're going to be the #1 seed, but there is the matter of that perfect record, 14-0 right now. How might that change how they approach these next 2 games?
And I think what it does is it forces you to come together as a team and as an organization.
Guys, I didn't hear the comment.
Trying to accomplish here, and what's the best way to reach those goals?
Because my headset quit on me.
Is to stay focused, stay locked in, go for a perfect season, and then take that open week to rest and heal up before the playoffs begin. For others, okay, we've got it locked in. Let's start to tamp it down a little bit. Get these guys rested and ready to go. All depends on the organization. I think most players will tell you, let's go for a perfect 16-0.
Yeah, I think the fan base, they would usually say that as well, wouldn't they?
They certainly would. The hard part, though, is if you get beat along the way, we should have rested the guys.
Exactly.
You know how it works.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage.
Oh, pass interference, boys.
But when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a 1st down again. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Is good.
Extra point up and good by Succop, and we are tied at 7.
Ryan Succop set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Hey guys.
Jamal Agnew
Yeah, when you see Fortnite or GTA, guys,
over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Yeah, they are.
He can find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
Happy Stafford.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Taken down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
Jack boy.
And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
He finds Howard complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there.
That's right.
It's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to 2 on a gain of 2. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Hi, guys.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. Now increases, he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
That's right, guys.
1st and 10 at their own.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
That sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Daniel on third down. Looking for him. It's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
27 yards there, a first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
Leonard Fournette with another touchdown, number 24 on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. A good-looking return set up here.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30.
Chase Daniel and the offense heading back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet.
That's right, guys.
On 2nd and 9, Daniel. They find Swift out of the backfield.
Nice job, defense. Nice.
A 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That guy.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the
midfield, here's Daniel. For the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. 20. It's a quick 6. He brings it back to the house.
That guys.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Suck up for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. To return, here's Agnew. A dangerous return man showing it here.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, don't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Sorry.
On second down, Johnson. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
That's right.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On second down, it's Johnson, and he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got it down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. And I think he'll like this little montage. He's hit pay dirt 3 times.
This feels like good scouting and preparation throughout the week has turned into excellent execution. I mean, the job that they've done up front, creating the spaces for him, and of course, his nose through the end zone, it's a terrific combination.
Now he's looking maybe for a 4th touchdown run. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Now this throw caught left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better.
That's right.
And start getting guys on the ground.
2nd and 6.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown. Leonard Fournette on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays.
That's
and
right.
the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They'd love to just run it back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A slant to Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Sorry.
2nd and 10, Daniel again. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Detroit. Danny Amendola, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left.
To kick off.
That's how I go.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Able to get away. Keeps himself up. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and long for Gabbert. Airing this one out for Evans. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
35-14. They're down by 21 points.
On 1st and 10, Daniel. He'll get this one to Galladay. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
All right, guys.
To throw again on second down. Daniel, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. Third down here.
That's our guys.
Down and 7.
Off play action. Daniel. And knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for Kenny Galladay. Incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
That's our guys.
Here we go on 4th. Daniel. And that is going to be incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
That's right, King.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. Teddy Bridgewater with a touchdown pass. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. Colin Kaepernick, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far, as he's thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Tyreek Hill, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. In the game you're watching, it's who else? Tom Brady with a strong first half. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Hey, guys. That's right, guys.
Lions football to start
Quarter number 3.
They trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now Chase Daniel in the offense heading back onto the field. Yeah, he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
All right, guys.
2nd and 5 now. Daniel. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
That's right, guys.
In there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Come on, Vita Vea.
Throwing on 3rd down, Daniel. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a
What?
They almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
First. And it's 3rd down now. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
Guys, there will be another stream after this. And if you want to join me on some GTA 5 off stream, you guys are more welcome to.
It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you're
looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And they'll set up shop.
I'll get you to turn your matchmaking off, guys.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson.
That's our guy.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Daniel. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go.
That's right.
Third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That's good. That's good for a Lion.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now.
They got it.
So if they didn't get it there with
They got it, guys.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
That's right, guys.
No gain on the play.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. For more Fortnite, more Madden.
2nd down. Daniel, those passes intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point try now for Succo.
That's right.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. To return, here's Agnew. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Lions take over 1st and...
All right, let's glance now at our players' spotlight and Chase Daniel. And unfortunately for him, this montage not highlights, lowlights in this one, partner.
Way too many mistakes, too many errors. Sometimes it's on the guy throwing the ball, sometimes it's on the teammates, but it all comes back to him. It goes on his ledger. So when you're playing this type of a game, you start to look for other ways to get out of it. Do you throw it to shorter passes, some check downs, maybe use your legs a little bit more, don't throw the ball downfield? All those things you're looking for, and then you got to watch the tape and figure it all out so the next time it doesn't happen again.
So far the tape, 4 interceptions.
7-yard line.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this
That's
game.
right, guys.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to
That's
drop
right,
it.
guys.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end companion.
That's right, guys.
To the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the gun, here's Daniel. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
They didn't get the first first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They did a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short.
That's right.
Kerryon Johnson turned away on fourth down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Third down.
From the gun, Gabbert.
What?
And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Back now at Ford
That's
Field.
right, guys.
So first and 10 now from the 30. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
LaShawn McCoy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'll probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. The pass complete, this one to Danny Amendola, and he goes out right around the 39.
That's
7
right.
yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing again on second down. Daniel Amendola catching it left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 7 yards there and a first
That's
down.
right, guys.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Daniel. And it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air. Daniel on second down. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Lions on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities. 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They run. It's Johnson. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Kerryon Johnson turned away on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
That's right.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run it again with Fournette. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
On the run, it's Fournette. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Here we go, guys.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Now Fournette. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The tackle made there by Jared Davis. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing. And as a player, that means an awful lot.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Here we go, guys. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
Here's Fournette, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
56 to 14.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Suckup for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Okay. Go, guys.
Here's Agnew. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Alright.
The 1st down throw for Daniel. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd and 10, Daniel. And he's scouted the tight end, Hawkinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's go, guys.
12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniel. They find Swift out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Alright, guys, here we go.
From midfield, here's Daniel. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now here's another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
All right, guys.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Leonard Fournette. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the
That's right, guys.
Fournette running out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Gabbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Sorry, guys.
What a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
That's right, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on YouTube. And follow me on Twitch, guys, at Fallen Citizen V2.
So for the Buccaneers, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, guys. Peace out. Well, you guys, don't forget, if you guys don't like and subscribe, the Boogeyman will come and get you guys and girls. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. And I'm out, guys. Peace.